Happy Friday 5A. Today we are going to find fractions of fractions in word problems, just like we did yesterday, except today one of these fractions is going to be a mixed number. So we're going to have to do some converting between mixed numbers and improper fractions as well. We do number one says that Miles sold 2 and 7/8 gallons of lemonade. Io sold 2/3 as much as Miles. How much lemonade did Io sell? In this problem, I'm going to need to find what 2/3 of 2 and 7/8 is. Miles sold 2 and 7/8. Io sold 2/3 as much. So I'm going to set this problem up the same way as we did for from yesterday. 2/3 of 2 and 7/8. I can replace the of with a multiplication sign. But before we can multiply these, we're going to need to convert this mixed number of 2 and 7/8 into an improper fraction. Remember, our shortcut we can use to do that is we're going to multiply the denominator by the whole number and then add the numerator. 8 times 2 is 16. 16 plus 7 is 23. So I can rewrite 2 and 7/8 as 23 over 8. Remember, our denominator stays the same. Right? I multiplied 8 times 2 to get 16 and then added 7 to get 23/8. Now I can rewrite this problem as 2/3 times 23/8. From here I can multiply across just like we did yesterday. 2 times 23, I'll come up here to do my work on the side. 23 times 2. 3 times 2 is 6. 2 times 2 is 4, equals 46. And I know that 3 times 8 is 24. So this is my answer, but remember the problem asked me to give my final answer as a mixed number. So now I'm going to have to convert from an improper fraction to a mixed number. To do this, I'm going to divide. I'm going to divide 46 by 24. The answer I get is going to be my whole number, and then my remainder is going to be the numerator of my mixed number. Let's solve this using long division. 46 divided by 24. 24 goes into 46 at least one time. Let's double check if 2 times is too many. Let's multiply 24 times 2 and see if that's larger than 46. 4 times 2 is 8. 2 times 2 is 4. So 24 times 2 would get me 48, which means that 24 can only go into 46 one time. Now we can multiply 1 times 24, which is 24. We can then subtract 46 minus 24. I'll come up here to do that again. 6 minus 4 is 2. 4 minus 4 is also 2. Gets me 22. My remainder is smaller than my divisor, which tells me I'm done. My answer is 1, remainder 22. Now remember, our answer is going to be our whole number, right? We had 1 with a remainder of 22, and our denominator stays the same. So let's write our answer in a complete sentence. Io sold 1 and 22/24 gallons of lemonade. Let's pause here and get a picture of we do number 1 into our notes. We do number 2 says that Yael cooked 3 5/6 cups of pasta. Meitan cooked half as much pasta as Yael. How many cups did Meitan cook? Give your final answer as a mixed number. We can write this as we want to find out what is 1/2 of 3 and 5/6. Now again, before we can solve this, we have to convert our improper fraction into a mixed number. We can do that by multiplying 6 times 3 and then adding 5. So let's all do that on our own. 6 times 3 is what? And then add 5 more. And keep your denominator the same. So we know our denominator is going to be 6. Go ahead and convert 3 and 5/6 to an improper fraction on your own. When we multiplied 6 times 3, we get 18. 18 plus 5 is 23. 3 and 5/6 as a mixed number, as an improper fraction, is 23/6. Now we can rewrite our problem as finding half of 23/6, and we know we can just multiply across. 1 times 23 is just 23, and 2 times 6 is 12. So we now know that 1/2 of 23/6 is 23/12. That's how much pasta Meitan cooked, 23/12 cups. But we want to give that as a mixed number. So now we need to convert 23/12 into a mixed number. We're going to divide 23 by 12. Our answer will be our whole number, and our remainder will be our numerator. Our denominator will always stay the same. When we divide 23 by 12, 12 can go into 23 just one time because we know 12 times 2 is 24. 1 times 12 is 12. When we subtract 23 minus 12, we get 1 and 1 to give us 11. Our remainder is smaller than our divisor, so we know we're done. Our answer is 1 remainder 11. Our answer is our whole number, 1, with the remaining 11 over 12. Denominator always stays the same. So now we can write our answer in a complete sentence. Meitan cooked 1 and 11/12 cups of pasta. Let's pause here and get a picture of we do number 2 into our notes. For we do number 3, you're going to try many of the steps on your own. That way you'll be ready to tackle your exit ticket. Linnea has 2 3/5 pounds of Legos. Carmelo has 4/6 the amount of Legos as Linnea. How many pounds does Carmelo have? Again, give your final answer as a mixed number. The first thing I want you to do on your own is decode what this word problem is asking us. Right? We know Linnea has 2 3/5 pounds of Legos. Carmelo has 4/6 the amount as Linnea. So complete this. We are trying to find what of what? We're trying to find a part of the whole. Who has the part? Who has the whole? Carmelo or Linnea? Use that question to go ahead and write a fraction on each side of our of. Carmelo is the one who has a portion, a fraction of Linnea's whole. We're trying to find what is 4/6 of 2 3/5. Now we can't multiply these fractions yet because one is a mixed number. To do that, we're going to have to convert 2 3/5 from a mixed number to an improper fraction by multiplying 5 times 2. And then whatever answer we get there, we're going to have to add 3 more. And remember, our denominator will still stay the same. 5 times 2 plus 3 equals what? And put that over 5. Let's go ahead and complete this improper fraction on your own. Five times 2 is 10, plus 3 more is 13. We can now rewrite this problem as 4/6 of 13/5. And now we can multiply across. I'll go up here to solve 13 times 4. 3 times 4 is 12. I'll leave the 2. Carry the 1. 1 times 4 is 4. Plus 1 more is 5. 13 times 4 is 52. And I know that 6 times 5 is 30. So here's how many pounds Carmelo has, 52/30. But we need our final answer to be a mixed number. To convert an improper fraction to a mixed number, we need to divide. Let's do this part on our own. Solve 52 divided by 30. The answer you get is going to be your whole number. Your remainder will be your numerator, and the denominator will stay the same. I'll say that one more time. Your answer will be your whole number. Your remainder will be the numerator, and your denominator will stay the same. It'll stay 30. Go ahead, divide to convert 52/30 into a mixed number. Remember, you'll have a whole number and then a fraction with 30 as your denominator. When I divide 52 by 30, my answer was 1 with a remainder of 22. So my mixed number is 1 with 22 remaining out of 30. 1 and 22/30. Is how many pounds of Legos Carmelo has. Let's write that as a complete sentence. Carmelo has 1 and 22/30 pounds of Legos. For your exit ticket, use our previous 3 redos to guide you as you solve the problem. Write your of statement by finding out which fraction is a part of the other. Convert the mixed number to an improper fraction, then multiply across to get your answer. Then use division to convert that answer into a mixed number. Make sure to take a picture of your work for your exit ticket and turn in your notes.